Managing the journey of life. These are the best days of your lives when you are learning to grow wings and learning to fly. Friends, one of the biggest challenges for the scientific and technology community for decades is earthquake prediction. Intensive research worldwide is essential in the research in the area of earthquake prediction. I have seen a model in Iceland, a validated progress within the small area about 1000 square kilometer. This was possible by following a database. Studies showed how the tremor in the form of a vibration builds up gradually and stress builds up few days and few hours before an earthquake. This model of earthquake validated nearly 3 decades database. What is needed for India is the following. We have to form an integrated team of geologists, material scientists, physicists, and remote sensing satellite experts, rock formation experts, and oil exploration experts. Ideally, it should be a young team of members below the age of 40. The mission to be given to this team would be to predict an earthquake that will occur in the next 24 hours. This window of prediction should slowly be increased to before 2 days before, 7 days before, 4 weeks with certain probability. This may be a mission of 10 years for young people. Research on forecasting will bring great name and India will be protected from the devastations of earthquakes. This challenge of earthquake prediction is put up on my blog www.3billion.org and has been receiving great responses. Before you embark on a path of intense research, you also need to understand about managing the journey of life. In this context, I will talk to you about four important aspects in life with my experiences. Having an aim, acquiring knowledge, working hard towards your dream, even in the times of difficulty, and then finally, how to manage failures and success in life. Behind every successful venture and every inspiring career, you will find an unflinching aim which was often set early in life. Having an aim in life gives purpose to every action and orientation to every result. Before you enter into your professional life, it is important to forget your unique aim in life, which will steer your efforts towards a well defined goal for the rest of your life. It will always remind you of your goals and give you strength. Having an aim in life is incomplete until you are able to acquire the right knowledge needed to accomplish that aim. It is your duty to make the best use of the resources, people, and networks made available to you by your parents and in your schools and colleges to acquire the optimal knowledge needed to propel you towards your goal. Knowledge will give you greatness and will help you accomplish difficult missions. I would like to share with all of you the story of my teacher, Professor Satish Dhawan. I was working in Delhi at the Ministry of Defense. Later, I joined the Defense Research and Development Organization (DRDO) in 1958 at the Aeronautical Development Establishment, Bangalore. There, one on the advice of the director, I took up the development of a hovercraft. Hovercraft design needed the development of ducted contra-rotating propeller for creating a smooth flow balancing the torquage. I did not know how to design a contra-rotating propeller, though I knew how to design a conventional propeller. Some of my friends told me that I can approach Professor Satish Dhawan of the Indian Institute of Science, who was well known for his aeronautical research, for help in designing the ducted contra-rotating propeller. I took permission from my director, Dr. Medri Lata, and went to Professor Dhawan, who was sitting in a small room in the Indian Institute of Science with a lot of books all around him. There was also a blackboard on the wall. I explained the problem to him about my project work. He told me that it was really a challenging task and he would teach me the design if I attended his classes at the Indian Institute of Science between 2 p.m. and 3 p.m. on all Saturdays for the next 6 weeks. I started doing so. I found that he was a visionary teacher. He prepared the schedule for the entire course and wrote it on the blackboard so we could be prepared for all the new topics as he taught them. He also gave me the reference material and books I should read before I started attending the course. I considered this as a great opportunity and started meeting him regularly. Before commencing each class, he would ask critical questions and assess my understanding of the subject. That was the first time I realized how a good teacher prepares himself for teachings with meticulous planning and prepares the student for the acquisitions of knowledge. This process continued for the next 6 weeks. I understood the principle and finally got the capability for designing a ducted contra rotating propeller.